Well, hey, welcome to the Daily Brew. Today we're talking about what you would do to avoid busy parking lots. You always want to find the best parking spot, right?
Of course.
I mean, if I had money, I wouldn't drive. I'd have a driver.
Yeah, for sure. Well, here at this Cabela's in Wisconsin, a man who is a pilot, he took his helicopter and landed it right there in the parking lot. Of course, they called the sheriff's office. He's 69 years old and told them he did it because, the drive was just too long for him. He got there faster this way.
I love it for him.
Yeah.
I think he was using his resources wisely. I don't know why there's an issue.
I think you would get a pretty big hefty ticket, right? But apparently he was properly licensed. He landed safely, followed all the regulations, and so no violations or arrests.
It didn't even look like anyone was in the parking lot, so it didn't look like he was bothering anyone.
Okay, now if that parking lot was full and he took up spaces and I had to park, I would be so angry.
That would have been an issue.
Yeah. I mean, there are it is interesting though. I can't remember. It's like in some more populated cities, but it's cheaper to get a helicopter from Uber than it is to drive.
What?
I don't know why, but it's very rare instances that you can get a helicopter sometimes.
So there you go. He was just ahead of the times.
Yeah, I guess so.
Good for him. I want to know what he got. He couldn't buy anything too big because it couldn't fit in the helicopter.
Yeah.
So I wonder
Maybe
what he
about
was
the cab
going
of a car-ish.
Yeah, but like if you needed something, you needed like, a trailer or the back
canoe.
of a truck for, that's not going in there.
Yeah. All right, a new fast food hack making waves online, and it has been asking people the question, would you dip your burger in your soda?
I mean, I feel like this is just a Krabby Patty, right? Because you're making the burger wet.
I don't know, but this is a self-proclaimed foodie in Illinois who went viral after trying the McDonald's Tripper and dumping it in the Coca-Cola there, saying he thinks it brings out the flavor of the cheese.
I think it sounds like not healthy.
Well, I mean, you're going to McDonald's. I mean, you're going to consume both one way or the other, so
true.
he's just combining the two.
I mean, people probably thought people were crazy when they dipped the fry into the McFlurry for the first time.
Right.
And I do love a fry in an Oreo McFlurry.
Yeah, that's the best. The sweet and salty is just perfection.
But that's different. That makes it soggy. You know what I'm saying?
It's a texture thing, right?
It's a texture thing. I think I'd rather dip a burger in a McFlurry than a Coke.
Oh, yeah, that might be good. Maybe we should start that and make it a trend.
That just feels better to me.
I would say so. I will say kind of like unrelated, but I don't know what it is about McDonald's, but their soda tastes way better.
Pop. Minnesota.
But I'm just like whenever I get a Sprite there, it's crispier. I don't know how to describe it, but it always tastes better.
One of my best friends goes and gets a Dr. Pepper light ice every day at McDonald's. And if I'm on the phone with her, like I'll hear her at the window and they know her name's Stormy. They'll be like, hey, Stormy, you want the normal today? And she'll be like, yeah. And she knows their names and she'll pull up.
Yeah.
And it's just she has the money ready because she knows.
Well, pop. That must be like a...
It's really only a upper Midwest thing, like Minnesota, Iowa, even Iowa, kind of Wisconsin, North and South.
What do you call it, Tiffany?
Everything's Coke.
Me too. When the waitress asks you, what do you want to drink? I'll have a Coke. What kind?
Oh, yeah. Or like, if you're there with your friends, they're going to be like, okay, do you want a Coke? Are you going to get a Coke at lunch? And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get a Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. See?
That doesn't make sense though, because like you cut to the chase and just say I want a Sprite. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, I'll have a Coke, Sprite flavor.
Here's the deal.
Just do it right away.
Coca-Cola did some good marketing to get all the people in the South to call everything Coke.
I think so. Well, I don't know. I'm interested to see what everybody out there calls it.
A lot of people probably say soda.
Yeah, I mean, I think soda is like the general United States, but like in terms
Or
of like
soft drink.
Yeah, but usually I call it pop. I've been saying soda more now that I've lived here for a year, but pop is still true to my heart.
Yeah.
There you go, pop. Just start calling it Coke. Then you're a true Southerner.
Yeah, I can never, because I'm not calling like a Sprite Coke. It's a
You
Coke
call
product.
it Coke, you root for the Razorbacks, you do the hog call, you're in, Danny.
Well, you can always just say, I want a Sprite.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to call it Coke.
But it's like when someone says, what are you going to get to drink? You're like, oh, Coke. I'm going to get a Sprite.
No, I'm just
Let him have pop.
I'm just saying I'm going to have a Sprite.
Okay, pop it is. I'm going to try to use that.
I'll
today.
never
When I
say
order
it.
next. I'm going to say I want a pop.
I refuse. I refuse.
Yeah. All right. According to a new survey from Zell, 76% of Gen Zers who pick up the bill say they were never fully paid back. Nearly half say they've actually got into debt from group expenses. So it seems to be an issue in the groups. Experts recommend setting those expectations before paying. Is it true?
I mean, I think it just depends on your friends.
Yeah, you have bad friends.
Like, if they're not going to pay you back, you have bad friends. I think, I have some friends where it's just one of those things where we just have an ongoing tab with each other, right? Like,
Yeah.
I've got you this time, you've got me next time.
Yeah, but the thing is, because I've had it happen to me before, if you pay for a group and everybody's like, oh, we'll cash app you later.
But then they don't.
Only half do. The
Yeah.
other half do not.
And I think that's when you know, like, do you have good friends or bad friends? Because good
So,
friends are going to pay you
I
back.
think if you take the lead on the pay, you know you're paying more. You just are. Some are
Yeah.
giving you the money back.
For sure.